What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sherpa Live channel. Sorry I am 3 hours late today. I just got so busy here at the club cleaning out some stuff, and then before I knew it was blockchain movie night, so I had to get that stream going. And there was not that much news anyway, so I had to find up some articles for you. And like his title said, this is a warning to Solana users because our first one is going over a Chrome extension that you do not want to use. So yes, let's dive into these 4 articles. That way I can get on out of here, go to bed, and be back here bright in the AMs because I gotta open. But yeah, so our first article is coming from the Bitcoinist. And security alert for Solana users. Don't use this Chrome extension. Which one is it? Let's find out. A critical warning has been issued for users of Solana-based decentralized finance platforms about a malicious Chrome extension known as Bull Checker. Now, this alert was issued by Jupiter, a leading decentralized exchange aggregator on a Solana blockchain, following investigations and collaboration with cybersecurity experts and community support. Now, a warning for all Solana users. The Jupiter research team, in partnership with Offside Labs and key community moderators, uncovered that Bull Checker was responsible for unauthorized token transfers from user wallets. Reports began surfacing over the last week about unusual token drains, which prompted a detailed analysis. Following multiple reports from our users, our investigation identified the Bull Checker Chrome extension as a conduit for these thefts. Now, Jupiter writes the extension, which was supposedly designed to allow users to view holders of meme coins, actually possessed capabilities to alter transaction data. Now, the extension operates by waiting for users to interact with a legitimate DApp on the official domain. It then modifies the transaction sent to the wallet for signing, and although the simulation results appear normal, the transactions are manipulated to include instructions that transfer tokens to an attacker's wallet. Now, what is particularly insidious about this extension is that it injects malicious code that remains undetected during a transaction simulation, added by Meow, the pseudonymous founder of Jupiter. Now, through technical examination, it was revealed that the attack vectors utilized by Bull Checker are sophisticated. We noticed that the extension could replace the wallet's adapter signed transaction method with its own implementation, which would then send the unsigned transaction to a remote server, and then this server attaches a call to a drain program before returning it for the user's approval, explained by Meow. Now, the discovery was substantiated by reviewing specific transactions and examples where malicious instructions were added to routine transactions. And in one of the detailed transaction reviews, the exploited user executed what seemed to be a standard transaction that ended up transferring 0.06 SOL and their token authority to an exploiter's address identified as AQYK and ending in 3JHR. Now, the modus operandi of the malicious extension involved multiple stages. First, the extension monitored the SOL balance of the victim's account during the transaction simulation, which typically showed a zero balance, leading to the abortion of the malicious instructions. However, immediately after the simulation, the attacker executed a sequence of bundle transactions that included sending SOL to increase the balance, executing the malicious transaction, and then pulling SOL out, all unbeknownst to the user. Now, Bull Checker was initially promoted through an anonymous Reddit account known as Solana_OG, which appeared to target users interested in trading meme coins. Now, this should have been a red flag given the lack of transparency and the nature of the advertised functionality. Now, unfortunately, the extension still found its way onto the computers of several unsuspected users out there. Now, the ongoing investigation has revealed that while Bull Checker has been identified and publicized, other malicious extensions with similar capabilities might still exist. Users are urged to exercise extreme caution with any extension that requests broad permissions to read and change all data on websites. Now, users need to verify the legitimacy and the necessity of any extension, especially those interacting deeply with financial transactions or wallet data, cautioned by Meow. Now, in response to these types of threats, Blowfish has recently released a feature known as Safeguard aimed at preventing simulation spoofing attacks, which is now being adopted by multiple Solana wallets out there. Now, the new security measures enhances the integrity of transactions and verifications, providing additional layers of protection against similar exploits. So yeah, so be careful out there since that seems like a new little scam going on. Still another draining scam out there, but it's hiding itself. So again, scammers are getting more sophisticated out there and how they're implementing it. And I know they know that people are love trading the meme coins out there, and so people are going to fall for it. Those people usually look at all sources. They go to Reddit, they go to Twitter, they go to Telegram, and like yeah, just by that one person, like what was the name under Bull Checker? No. What was this? It was like Solana underscore OG tweeted messaged that in the Reddit post, and then some people clicked it. And then they did say that there are other scams like this. So just be very careful out there, and just stick still. Don't try to find new things. Give it a little bit of time before like you try something out, and just try not to use it right away. But no, that is the security though warning for Solana users out there. So if you think you're going to use, or someone's mentioned the Bull Checker for you extension, don't use it. So that is our first article we have for you this evening. Moving on to our next one. Tether, yeah, more Tether news. Yesterday, I think I covered that they partnered with the Aptos blockchain, and looks like now they're printing another $1 billion on Tron. This one's coming from Cointelegraph, and yes, Tether mints $1 billion of USDT on Tron, pushing its total tokens minted in the last year to 33 billion. So, woo! This is good news. When Tether prints up new coins, that's them keeping up with the market, and so just a good sign that the market will be doing well soon. But yeah, stablecoin issuer Tether has minted another 1 billion USD tokens on the Tron network, bringing the total USDT minted in the last year to $33 billion. On August 20th, the blockchain data showed that Tether minted 1 billion of its Tether tokens on the Tron network and then sent them to its Treasury wallet. According to on-chain analytics platform Look On-Chain, the Tether Treasury wallet minted 33 billion stablecoin tokens last year. And here is the chart of them showing the minting of those 1 billion tokens. Now, the data platform said that 19 billion USDT tokens were minted on the Tron network, while 14 billion tokens were created on Ethereum's blockchain. Now, Tether replenishes stablecoins inventory. Tether's $1 billion mint on Tron follows another token mint of the same value on Ethereum. On August 13th, the data tracking platform Well Alert flagged a transaction that showed that the stablecoin issuer added another 1 billion on Ethereum. Now, Tether CEO Paulo Arduino said on X that the $1 billion transaction was simply a USDT inventory replenish on Ethereum. Now, the executive said that the transaction was authorized but not issued, which means that it will be used as inventory for the issuer's next batch of issuance, requests, and chain swaps. Now, in traditional businesses, inventory replenishes requires stock orders to meet demands. Similar, Tether may create USDT to maintain a sufficient supply and hold them until they are officially issued. Now, this ensures smooth liquidity management without any immediate release into circulation. Now, Cointelegraph reached out to Tether for comments, but did not get any immediate response. Now, while Tether did not publish official statements regarding the new 1 billion tokens on Tron, it is likely to have the same purpose as the recently minted USDT tokens on Ethereum. Now, according to Tether's transparency page, the stablecoin issuer Treasury only has 36 million USDT tokens on Tron that are authorized but not issued. And as of August 19th, this means that Tether may be running low on USDT on the Tron network, highlighting a strong demand for stablecoins on Tron. Now, Tron currently leads the stablecoin supply market on August 16th. Coinmetrics data also showed that the network commands 37.9% of the total stablecoin market share, with over $61 billion in stablecoins in the blockchain. So, okay, so it might not be then decent for the price of the coin, the entire crypto market out there, because it's going to be as a treasury. But it kind of makes sense that they did it on Tron, because I think Tron's been moving up on the network. Yeah, it was just like recently they just surpassed Cardano as the new top 10, so it kind of makes sense that they would be printing it up over there. But yeah, so that is the Tether news for you. Let's go on to our next article. We got two for you, not too many news today, but let's continue on. Germany's back in the news, but what are they up to? This one's coming from CoinGape, and Germany seizes $28 million in crackdown on unlicensed crypto ATMs. German authorities seized $28 million and 13 crypto ATMs on August 20th, targeting unlicensed operations and potential money laundering. Now, German authorities have cracked down on the unlicensed use of cryptocurrency ATMs and confiscated 13 machines installed in 35 different locations and $28 million in cash. This operation, carried out on August 20th, shows that the country is continuing the fight against financial crimes related to cryptocurrency markets. Now, Germany seized $28 million in unlicensed crypto ATMs and operations. As the central regulator of the financial markets in Germany, BaFin, coordinated the raids with the help of law enforcement agencies and the German central bank, the Bundesbank, these license and the Bundesbank. Now, these raids were conducted against the cryptocurrency ATMs that were operating without licenses, and $28 million in cash was seized. This created a concern of money laundering since these machines were being used without the necessary permits. Now, crypto ATMs are machines that enable users to purchase and sell cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin using a cash or a debit card. And in Germany, though such transactions are governed by the Banking Act, where the operators are compelled to seek permission, there is no legal framework for these machines, which raises concerns over the potential for illicit activities such as money laundering and financing of terrorism. Now, in a statement regarding the operation, BaFin pointed out that the dangers of using such unregulated ATMs. The regulator stressed that it will continue to safeguard the German financial sector and pointed out the operation is in line with the efforts to promote compliance and consumer protection. Now, legal repercussions for crypto ATM operators. This operation marks a significant moment in Germany's regulatory enforcement within the cryptocurrency space. ATM operators found to be in violation of licensing requirements and can face several legal consequences, according to AML Intelligence. Now, those convicted could receive penalties of up to 5 years in prison. Now, this action is the newest in a string of measures from the German authorities and have been taken in order to regulate the cryptocurrency market. The German government has been in the spotlight regarding the management of seized cryptocurrencies, especially after it sold the last of the Bitcoin in July of 2024. The sale involved 3,846 Bitcoin, each worth around $62,604, with the vast majority of the Bitcoin having been previously seized. Now, on the same note, international attempts to curb cryptocurrency-related crimes have also received significant achievements. For instance, Binance Cryptocurrency Exchange revealed that it had frozen more than $2.4 billion from scams and frauds in the time period between January and July of 2024, and this was made possible by the platform's sophisticated risk management systems that incorporate the use of artificial intelligence and manual transactions check. So that's just the Germany news on you. They're cracking down on crypto. So I think Germany used to be a nice little place for owning crypto, holding it. I guess it wasn't so great before doing business as it, but it used to be very good. I remember back in the day covering those articles, if you held crypto for more than a year in Germany, then that's 0% capital gains tax. So they used to have some good rules, but I think they're cracking down a little bit more. But yeah, they have been in the spotlight. They sold all the seized Bitcoin that was sold or that was collected, and now they're cracking down on unlicensed crypto ATMs. So, wonder what else is going to be coming out from Germany. We'll have to wait and find out. But that's that for you. And now let's move on to our final article of the evening, and it involves Shaquille O'Neal. And he can't dodge this lawsuit. If you're curious about which lawsuit, let's find out which one it was. It's coming from Decrypt. And yes, Shaquille O'Neal can't dodge the Solana NFT lawsuit, says the court. The basketball legend Shaquille O'Neal's NFT project Astrals is subject to a class action lawsuit, which was only partially dismissed on Friday. Now, a class action lawsuit against Shaquille O'Neal was partially dismissed Friday, while a U.S. court found that the legal battle over his Solana NFT project Astrals could proceed on some allegations that the basketball legend offered and sold investors unregistered securities. Now, O'Neal's Solana-based NFT project Astrals featured 10,000 metaverse-ready avatars, which were tied to a DAO and governance token dubbed Galaxy or GLXY. The lawsuit brought last year focuses on O'Neal's role and the extent to which he could be held liable as a promoter. Now, this case is going full force ahead. Adam Moskowitz, a general partner at the Moskowitz law firm, told Decrypt, describing the judge's decision as a great fortuitous moment. Now, the lawsuit's plaintiff represents the Moskowitz law firm and have allegedly the Astrals tanked in value after O'Neal fled the project, following FTX's collapse in 2022. Now, a Discord message in which O'Neill wrote, "I'm not effing leaving," shortly after the exchange's implosion, is presented as a statement capturing O'Neill's failed promises and his once pivotal role. Now, within the context of security laws, U.S. District Judge Federico Moreno found that O'Neill could plausibly be considered a seller under Section 12 of the Securities Act. Now, one element that the judge cited is the role of O'Neill's son as Astral's head of investor relations and allegations that the project's success was entirely linked to defendant O'Neill's celebrity status. Moreover, Moreno determined that O'Neill's promotion of the Astrals project didn't require personalized or individualized communications. With prospective investors, rather than judge, found that the existence of a financial motive made O'Neill's broad communications, often made through Twitter, relevant to the lawsuit. Now, the decision could have an impact on the other crypto-related class action lawsuit where billions of dollars in demand and damages are on the line, and Moskowitz said those include cases related to FTX and Voyager, which are being pursued by Moskowitz law firm and David Boyce. Now, it's a very expansive ruling, Moskowitz said, and Moskowitz said of the Monero's ruling also, promoters like the MLB and the NBA, Tom Brady, they're arguing that we can't state a Section 12 case because we have to show that each person heard the promotional statement. However, the court dismissed a claim that alleged O'Neill was liable for promoting and selling unregistered securities under the definition of control person. In order for that claim to proceed, the case's plaintiffs needed to allege that O'Neill had an active role in Astral's day-to-day operations aside from promotions of Astrals on social media. Now, the amendment complaint clearly alleges that O'Neill found the Astrals project assembled a management team and his efforts were essential. Moreno wrote that, however, it does not hold true that the mere fact someone is a founder equates to having full control of it. Now, prior to Friday's court decision, O'Neill's team had moved to strike several of the lawsuit's references to FTX before the crypto exchange collapsed. And in November 2022, O'Neill served as one of the firm's celebrity promoters, having been featured in a commercial. Now, because O'Neill spoke on an episode of the FTX podcast and Astral's team allegedly reassured the project's community that O'Neill's involvement would continue despite FTX fallout, Moreno denied the motion to strike all references to the bankrupt exchange. Now, in the class action lawsuit against FTX celebrity promoters, serving O'Neill proved a challenge. Previously, Moskowitz told Decrypt that he was engaged in a cat and mouse game with one of the NBA's biggest personas, which was holding up the case's progress. Eventually, O'Neill was served outside his house, only for his lawyers to counter and say papers were instead thrown at his car. Now, eventually, while broadcasting an NBA game at what once was Miami's FTX arena, O'Neill was served in relation to both Astrals and the FTX lawsuit. Now, as the lawsuit presses forward with O'Neill's motion mostly denied, the basketball legend is expected to respond to the lawsuit's allegations by September 12th. Now, O'Neill did not immediately respond to the request for comment from Decrypt, and it kind of makes sense why he wouldn't. But no, so yeah, Shaquille O'Neal's lawsuit with the FTX, that NFT project, it's gonna go through, and yeah, will he come out of it? I don't know. He's a very wealthy man. He may do just fine. So I'm not really worried there about this. And plus, it didn't affect me at all. But if it did affect you at all and you were curious about what's going on, this is it. But that is basically all the news I got for you. There was a bunch of other couple small articles out there. It's just nothing really worth sharing out there. But yeah, so that's all I got for you. Let's take a look at the Fear and Greed Index. Where are we at today? We are at a 46 neutral. So we're just in the neutral territory, and the prices definitely reflect that. I think LTC actually had a little dip the other day. Like, what was that? Yeah, 64. Yeah, we're still up some 2%, but yeah, 24-hour period, that's a little dip, but $64, not a bad price to pick up some Litecoin. That's one of my favorite coins out there. So yeah, if you want to follow Sherpa and pick up some of those coins, go for it. But that is it for you. Hope you guys have a fantastic night, and I'll get these 4 videos separated and uploaded singly, so you also watch the full video. But I hope you guys I'm tired right now, so I'm gonna get these up fast. But I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening, and I will see you again tomorrow. So until next time, the Crypto Sherpa is out.